Hey everyone, it is Monday. We are getting out of the house today. I'm heading to my parents' house. My mom wants to keep Carter for a couple days, so I've got his bags packed and we are going to hang out with them for a little bit today. It's already like 1 o'clock. We got a late start due to, I don't normally get out of the house until after the kids have their first nap anyway, and Carter decided to sleep a little bit longer than normal, so it's alright. He is teething, she is teething, they both have two bottom teeth coming in right now, so it's been a little bit of a nightmare the past few days, and even we were stuck in the house with them as well because we were snowed in, so it's been a little nerve-wracking, and the weather has, you know, played an impact on my migraines, and you know, I was just out of commission for a couple days, so there wasn't a lot of vlogging going on, but I did video the kids sleigh riding for their first time and just kind of getting out in the snow. You know, they didn't really like it, but they didn't dislike it. They were just kind of okay. So hopefully next year though, they will be, you know, excited and loving to play in the snow. I am still a little sore from shoveling my own driveway yesterday. My husband, the loving, caring man that he is, he said he was going to go shovel the driveway, and I was like, no, let me do it. I want a change of pace because the kids, again, have been screaming and crying all weekend, so I was like, you deal with the children, let me go shovel the snow. So I shoveled out so that I could get the van out, and I went inside because I was just beat and I was already sore. And then later that evening, he informs me that our neighbor was going to plow the driveway for us. So that being said, I kind of shoveled for nothing. Happy Tuesday, everyone. It's been a bad past few days. Like, my migraines have just been killer the past few days, and I think again it's just the weather related, and I have seriously looked into that. I think it's called the DITL piercing, and I think it's just this little doodad in your ear, but supposedly it's supposed to help with migraines. Some people say it works great, other people say no, it's a myth. I don't know. And also supposedly that's where they put the acupuncture needles when you do acupuncture, and if you have migraines they put the needles there. At first when somebody mentioned it to me, I was like, oh, hells to the no. Like, I love piercings, don't get me wrong. I've got my nose pierced. I had my belly button pierced before I was pregnant. I've got my ears pierced. You know, so I'm all about some piercings, but you know, that seems like it would hurt right there. And so I was like, no, that's stupid. But after the past few days, I've literally been researching about it and thinking about it. So if you know anybody, or if you've done the DITL piercing for migraines and it's worked, let me know. If you've had bad experience with the DITL piercing, let me know as well, because I want any and all information possible before I make that decision. So today I only have Ryan. She has been a doll baby today. She is down for her nap, and we have been hanging out, playing. I do have a lot of things I need to get done, but I definitely want to make sure I spend my quality time with her, especially since her brother's not here. So while she's napping, I am doing some vlogs I'm uploading, and I am going to be cleaning the house today. We're not really going to go out because it's kind of icky outside. It's beautiful as far as the sun goes, but it's still cold and we have a lot of snow still. So, what are you doing over there? Are you getting into trouble? Uh-huh. You know you're not supposed to be climbing. Do you need more milk? Looks like you're out. Yep. Silly. A little obsessed with my hair today, thinking that it looks gray. I asked my husband and he said, no, it doesn't look great, but I think he's just being nice. So this little girl is crawling around everywhere, and she tries to pull herself up on the fireplace and just different areas. She's been pulling herself up on me as well. That being said, we did order them a new playpen, which should be coming today. My husband said that it wasn't coming today because of the snow. It was delayed, but I tracked the package and it says that it's on its way, like out for delivery today. So I don't know. We use Amazon Prime, and we weren't supposed to get it until tomorrow, but it says it's out for delivery today, so we'll see. Worst case scenario, we should have it tomorrow, so hopefully it'll kind of keep her a little bit more contained, and they won't be having to worry about pulling up on the fireplace and stuff. We also did get a fireplace safety kit type thing where you can put, I guess it's a rubber piece that goes around the fireplace so that, you know, they won't hit their head on the corners of the fireplace. So when we do get their playpen and get it set up, you're probably going to be like, what the heck is that? But trust me, I have done my research and it's a pretty kick-ass playpen. Tell them, say today has been a non-motivated day. Yeah. We've been hanging out and playing. We haven't cleaned up the first thing. I did get my vlog up for you guys. But yeah, that's probably about it. Just been hanging out with this cutie patootie. Are you a cutie patootie? Are you a cutie patootie? Oh. Ooh. Oh. You're gonna get yourself. You're gonna get yourself. Mwah. Again, so not motivated, but I really need to clean the house. Why I only have one child and not two. Second nap is just starting and it is about 4 o'clock. I tried putting her down at 3. Typically she goes down pretty well with no fuss or anything, and this time she was just crying hysterically. So I got her out of the crib. I tried rocking her a little bit and she just wanted to play. So then I put her back in the swing in the living room, and I mean, I had to walk away and she just kind of cried herself to sleep. It took about 5 minutes, but she is out right now, so hopefully she'll at least sleep for about 30 minutes. She definitely needs the second nap, because if she doesn't get that, then she becomes very, very cranky. And I wanted to clean up the area where they play, the baby play area, just in case we do get that other playpen, and that way I can just kind of set it up right away. But because she's sleeping in there, I'm going to tackle my bedroom instead. It's not like a crazy mess, but it is messy. I still have not went through my socks yet, or my husband's socks. My husband decided he wanted me to go through his socks, and of course pick out the ones that just look dingy and pick out the ones that have holes in them, and then of course get rid of the ones that don't have matches. So I haven't yet done that, but Well, that nap was short-lived. It was maybe 15 minutes and then she started screaming again. I don't know if her teeth are kind of bothering her, so I did put, you got mommy's hair? Let go mommy's hair. I did put some Orajel on her gums, hoping that'll help, and then if she still doesn't get comfortable, I might just have to give her a little bit of Tylenol. As you can see, her cheeks are a little bit red, so maybe the teeth are bothering her. So that being said, I'm going to try to do what I can as far as cleaning up with a monkey on my back. What are you doing? Oh, spaghettios! You are silly. Is that your new sound? Yeah? I normally like our UPS guy, but I don't know who this guy was, but he obviously doesn't know how to read. They just dropped off a couple packages. I had this on the door that strictly says, "Baby sleeping, please do not ring doorbell, thanks." It's nothing that I had to sign for, but yet he decides to not only knock on the door, but to ring the doorbell, which granted, Ryan did not go to sleep, but ringing the doorbell causes my dogs to bark and therefore scares her, and then she starts screaming and crying. What are you doing in there? Okay everyone, so here is the new playpen. It's just an inflatable pool that was literally 30 bucks on Amazon. That way it keeps her away from the fireplace, and then if they start trying to climb up, they've got something to climb up on that's pretty soft. Now, it'll become a different issue once they start climbing over, but it's going to be a while before that happens. And we are also going to use this pool during the summertime, just as a little swimming area for the kids as well. We do have the big pool, but you know, we don't always get in that pool, so this will be good for the days that we don't get in there. They can just sit here and splash around for a little bit. It's not fully inflated. I mean, it's still got some air to put in there, but I'm gonna let my husband finish it off. So yeah, so hopefully we'll be taking down this little barricade right here, getting it out of the way, moving some of that stuff back a little bit. And yep, this is going to be their play area. Ryan has had her bath. We are just hanging out in the new playpen, and she is drinking a bottle before she goes to bed. Do you like your new playpen? I think this is going to work out great for us. Like I said, it was only 30 bucks, so if for some reason it just doesn't work out, it's not a big deal. We're going to use it this summer anyway, but we seen it on Facebook and was like, hey, that's a brilliant idea, because she had been crawling around and getting stuck under things like her toys, the swing and the jumperoo thing, and then she's been crawling and trying to get up on the fireplace. My husband had a cable, which I think he's moved already, but it was like on the ground around the fireplace, and he has had to move it up top. And you know, there's just other like electrical sockets with other cords and stuff, and she's crawling under the tables, and so you know, this is a temporary quick fix. And so we are going to go ahead and end the vlog and say good night. I'm exhausted. She did not have a nap today at 3 o'clock like she normally does, so hopefully she will sleep pretty good tonight for me, and we will see you guys next time. Oh Lord, this is the cat that has claws too. Juno. If she pops a pool, I'll kill her. What are you doing? You keep those claws inside. Alright? So this little girl is all about taking the spoon out of my hand when I'm trying to feed her. So I decided to cook up some green beans. I chopped them up for her, and that way she can just go ahead and play with them and eat them if she wants to. Because she's not taking the pureed food with the spoon by me very well. So this will give her a chance to kind of explore on her own. Look. Mmm. Good. So this is my first actual solid food. What is that? Is it green beans? We've got the cleanup crew here waiting for her to drop some food. Aren't you? You waiting for some food? Pound it. Thank you. She might drop something. Here. There we go. Me and Ryan are just out and about. I'm on a mission to find a double umbrella stroller. The kids are getting very heavy, and so I usually use the framed base stroller when I'm out and just kind of running in and out of stores all day, which it works very well. I love it to death, but the kids are so heavy, it's getting very difficult to take them in and out of the car seat base and actually put their car seat on the stroller. So it's just easier to take them out of their car seats and also just put them into a stroller. But I want something that's, you know, fairly easy to pop up and down. We do have the Bob jogger stroller, and I love that stroller to death. I love it. I haven't been able to use it though recently because it is one of those strollers that it does fit through most doors. I really haven't ran into anywhere where it didn't fit through the door, but I have ran into areas where, like the mall, where it won't fit through the store that you're in because of the clothing racks that are kind of close together. So you're bumping into stuff all the time. Or if I'm with somebody, which is normally the case, then, you know, that person will kind of sit with the kids while I run into the store. But anyway, they are big enough to where they are sitting up on their own, and so I think a double stroller, an umbrella double stroller, would be great to have. I did contact Once Upon a Child. I called because I didn't want to have to go run to the stores, because the stores, even though they're locally, they are one end of the city, and then they have to go all the way across town to get to the other one. So the one that did have two strollers that I might be interested in is the Once Upon a Child that I'm not particularly fond of. So their strollers, I think they said, were like 80 bucks. So I want to check the local Walmart, Target, and maybe Toys R Us to kind of get some price checks. Just because, again, sometimes I think that Once Upon a Child is overpricey. So we shall see. So I'm going to take Ryan into Walmart really quick and see what we can find. First time in a shopping cart. You're doing pretty good. I have to keep looking at her boots though, because she's been kicking them off. Are you having fun? Well, it's been a fun out and about day with Ryan. She has definitely enjoyed riding in the buggies. We went to several different places. We went to Walmart, we went to Target, and then to Toys R Us just to see what options they had. Walmart and Target did not have any double strollers whatsoever. And, well, not any double strollers side by side. They had the, like, sit and stand ones, which, you know, if you have a toddler and then have another baby, those are probably great for those types of situations. And then when I went to Toys R Us or Babies R Us, they had a couple side-by-side ones, but they were about $150. So, and I'm just not, I don't want to spend that much money on one. So I decided that I wanted to swing by Once Upon a Child and see if, you know, see what strollers that they did have. And I only seen the one. Seen the Circo one, and that one is $85, and it definitely was used. So I'm going to price check that online and see how much a new one would be, and see if they are actually selling it for half price. If so, then I guess that would be a pretty good deal. I did not see the second one though that they were referring to, so maybe someone already bought that one. You know, it might just be something that I have to order online. It is very hard to find things for twins, especially like strollers. So I tend to have to order online, or, you know, I am involved with a multiples group on Facebook, and so sometimes I will catch some parents selling some of the things that their twins have grown out of. So I might have to look there as well. I have baby boy on board. He did okay with my parents. My mom said she definitely is able to handle Carter a little bit more than Ryan, because Ryan is more mobile and getting into everything, as where Carter, he enjoys just sitting on your lap and hanging out. So he did not take a nap today, like all day long, and so I decided to hold him and rock him a little bit. My mom did not think that I was going to be able to get him to sleep. Well, leave it to mama, because I got him to sleep and he slept for a good hour. So and it was nice just holding him and rocking him that whole time. We're heading home. My husband, I just passed him, which is pretty funny because he got off work on time for once. And so I'm taking the long way home though, because Ryan has been a little fussy as far as finding sleep. So she is asleep now, and I figure if I take the long way home, it'll allow her to sleep a little longer. Plus she'll be in a good mood once she gets home and sees her dada. My husband did text me and say that he has someone that would possibly buy our treadmill if we wanted to sell it. And honestly, I'm kind of mixed emotions on that, because I have been using it on occasion, like a couple times a week at least. But at the same time, I'm not as motivated to work out at home as I am to work out at a gym. So depending on how much the guy wants to buy the treadmill for, I mean, if we have a gym that's only $10 a month here, and it's just your basic gym, it doesn't have classes or anything, it's just your weights and your cardio stuff, and it's again $10 a month. So technically, if we sell the treadmill for at least $120, I'll have a year membership paid for at the gym. And if I can just get to the gym 3 times a week, whether it be in the morning, at nighttime when my husband gets home, or even on the weekends when I have some free time, I think that would be great. I think it'd be good for a couple reasons. One, I'll be more motivated to work out, because I've always been that type of person that has to go to a gym. I've never been a person that worked out at home. Once I get to the gym, of course, I'm totally motivated to work out, and I'm usually there for at least 45 minutes, sometimes an hour and a half. Really depends on what my workout is for the day. And then 2, I think it's a good reason, is because it will give me a chance to get out of the house, because I'm not complaining whatsoever, so don't take it that way. But I am sun up, sun down with the children, like no free time whatsoever. Some days I get a little free time to run some errands, but it's only a couple hours. And on those days, I feel like I'm a little bit more sane. So on the days that I am just home all day with the kids, I think, you know, if my husband gets off on schedule, then those would be a good day to go to the gym when he gets home, and he can care for the kids for an hour and a half and let me go and get some adult time. That's something that I'm gonna have to chat with him about to see if he is even okay with that. I don't see why he wouldn't be okay with that, but he may have some issues with it that maybe I'm not thinking of. Yeah. Did you have fun at Nana and Papa's? I love this kid. Love him, loved it.